Hello brother, I'm going to show you how you can farm over 1,000 Chrono Crystals each Tournament of Power season. I got 100 from the battle score rewards. You pretty much get that for free just by playing, as well as my placement rewards, which you get 1,000 if you're in S League, which I'm assuming you are, or below. How to climb up the ranks so you eventually hit Z League, which is where the 1,000 Chrono Crystal band is at. So stay to the end so you know the strategies and the secrets to get 1,000 Chrono Crystals. So the first thing one shall do, right, in Tournament of Power is come up with a team formation. If you are a new player, or you just have a really bad box, you have barely any characters, you just started the game, or you have low stars, event exclusive is the tag to go. So if we hit to a character tag, it should be towards the bottom here. Yeah, at the very bottom, event exclusive. Here's the tag that I always focused on using. It's got me Z ranks consistently, man. So ever since I've done that, the reason why you want to go with event exclusive is because these guys you have at high stars naturally. So for example, the new Vegeta we have, where is he at? Is he red? Yeah, this guy right here. This new Vegeta that we just got, hey, you can max him out easily. That's why you should work towards maximizing your free-to-play characters every time you get them, because hey, if you don't have any good 14 stars, just work on getting your free-to-play 14 stars. And if you're not sure how to get any more free-to-play characters, if you go to your exchange shop, right, if you go to the wards and scroll to the very bottom, right here, full power battle, hey, here is where you can exchange a bunch of tickets or these medals if you already own the character for more Z power. For example, 13, I could just bang, get them to 14 stars like that. How you get these medals and tickets is from the full power battle game mode. So if we go to our events, we have one ongoing, usually have one like every couple of weeks or so. So here we go, full power battle Rose. You just do normal, hard, whatever highest you can do. The victory rewards, right, you get a bunch of these medals as well as these tickets which you can exchange for characters, which I just said. So you want to work towards 14 starring those characters, which will help you a lot. Another mistake a lot of players do, pretty much have a team full of Z or S tier units. With that in mind, let's make the team formation. So in the Dragon Ball Legends Discord, right, we're in season 94. I'm going to copy the team form that they suggested right here. I have all the units, as you see, they're all 14 star because we be grinding like that. But here we go. Next part I want to touch on is equipment. So equipment, it's not really a big thing to worry about, honestly. As you see, bro, I'm just running like the most bare bones equipment of all time. One thing I will say is that try and run this one if possible. This is dependent if your character is 7 stars or above, so work on getting them to at least 7 stars so you can equip this, as well as this equipment as well, because this is a health equipment. Health is pretty nice to have in TOP. Then I run the gold base equipment, which is like dependent on what type of character there are. So there are 4 types: melee, ranged, defense, and support. I like to equip the one that corresponds to whatever typing they are. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that once you have the equips, you want to set your characters to strike/blast base. So if you click a character, you see there's an icon here. You can choose your attack strategy. If you select strike, they'll be striking. If you select blast, they'll be blasting, etc. And the reason why you want to keep that in mind, right, is because of cover changes. Now, like in PvP or just in general in Legends, how cover changes work, right? So in this event exclusive team, it's a blast based team, for instance, whereas in another team it might be strike base, etc., etc. But what you do need to keep in mind is the best path to take. So once again, in the Legends seasonal guides forum in their Discord server, they have a pathing of where to take. Fight 1 is Z2, so it's this square, right? You press move because you already did your team formation, and then what you want to do is go press switch out. You see the little, the little glowy behind the character. So Cooler, he has plus 18 to inflicted damage, and 18 has plus 40 to special move. Now this is where you want to pay attention to where you place your characters. If you hold down 18, you press her abilities, it's this one, right? So she's buffing characters below her in this sort of T shape, and it pretty much applies those buffs. So you want to place your characters where she will essentially be buffing them. So some other characters like Pui Pui, he also has that sort of thingy. So yeah, he'll be giving plus 30%, buffing characters to his left, to his right, and below him. So basically Super Saiyan 3's getting that buff, but because I don't have a character to the left of him or below him, no one's getting buffed in those squares. So Super Saiyan 3's getting the buff. For this example, I'm going to leave it as it is right now, because that's good enough for me. And it also tells you the order priority. So these numbers that appear on the bottom, on the top right, that is like the order priority of who they're attacking first. You can skip battle, so it pretty much, you don't have to watch the whole battle play out. It will simulate it. according to how you carried out your battle strategy, right? And essentially you just want to rinse and repeat that. There is a stopping point where you want to make an adjustment. And speaking of adjustments, as you move up, right, you have these yellow squares as well as these green squares. So as you see, the green is a recovery space. So this one increases their health by 50%. And this one, it also increases their health as well as averages the special move, which is the yellow bar underneath. But if possible, you do not want to enter either of those squares. Reason being is that you don't get any points whatsoever, and it can sabotage pretty much your score at the end because you won't be maximizing your points. Fight 2 is Z7, so I'd be going on this one. No, this one, right? So Z7. If you go to switch out, you see there's a yellow bar under the characters. Now at the start you wouldn't by default have a yellow bar under, but the yellow bar means their special move charge rate. So in some guides it will tell you save their special move. What that basically means is subbing them out, so putting them in the backup slots. So for example, if we're saving Super Saiyan 3 special move, for the sake of this, let's put him out. That will save his special move, so his bar, it won't increase. But for example, if it's maxed out, you can actually save that for another turn because they do insane damage to special moves in TOP. So it's really important to utilize the yellow bars underneath. From here on out, there's two ways you can play Tournament of Power, right? There is the smart way, or which is the way I recommend you do it. And then there's the lazy Zutto way, which is what I like to call it. So the smart way is pretty much what I told you, right? You follow the guide, you place your characters accordingly, like I've always told you, from all the way here towards the end. You follow the Discord guide. But a way I like to do it, it's kind of weird, because I do not recommend this whatsoever because it will sabotage your score potential. But I found that it will always get my score enough to get the rewards at the end. So it's auto mode, right? Auto mode is a big no-no because the issue with auto mode, it doesn't optimize the paths, so it's all random, right? And it won't be beneficial towards getting you the most points possible. At the moment, I'd advise against doing this. I've been in Z League just by auto moding. So the first fight you can't auto mode, but from after you do the first fight you can. 13, yeah, quick math, wait for 21, 11, yeah. So I skipped 13 squares. The reason why I do that, right, is because in the last 11 fights, that is where you put your backup units, aka your boost units, your Z/S tiers, which I mentioned that you'd put in. So 15 mil, we just barely survived. Wait, Alexa, 25 minus 11. I'm just gonna go towards here, right? And we're gonna switch out. No, keep cooler. What the frick am I doing? So I swapped out these two because Super Saiyan 3 was low. I'm gonna risk Pui Pui because he does heal, even though he is hella low. It could be a bad move if he dies and then I lose this, so it's kind of risky. I probably should swap him out. For the sake of this, I'm gonna keep him in though. Pretty much, I'm gonna auto mode towards the end, and fingers crossed we make it through. Hey, if it works, it works, right? So here we go. We made it. Plus 84 million. Bro. Yeah, there we go. The 300 CC at the end. Oh shit, no, you do get more than 1k CC. I forgot to include the 300 at the end. So you get 1k from the battle, 100 from the combat, 300, 1.4, and then 100 from the mission. So in total, you get 1,500 CC from TOP. There we go. Bang. Oh wait, I wonder how close my characters were to dying though. I'm curious. If you want any more resources, we do have a Discord, so feel free to hop in and ask questions. Ping W, bro. Spam W pings, bro. W is a TOP voucher, bro. Mad shout out to W, man. Asdeek is also a really good YouTube resource, and my personal favorite is the Legends or r/Dragon Ball Legends Discord server. Once again, it's in the Legends support category, seasonal guides, and then there you can find the suggested teams and the TOP guide path. So yeah, boys, that's pretty much it. I recommend saving this video to your watch later because this season is about to end in like a few hours. As you see, it's 2 p.m. UTC or 2 a.m. it's gonna end. So in 11 hours, this season's gonna refresh. So I pretty much clutched it. I recommend, me personally, I do my TOP at the last day, or like when my energy or TP points is at 25. So when I can get my TOP done in one go, I just find that the most efficient way to go about it. If you go to season details, it will tell us the rewards. So the battle score, at least 27 million, that's pretty easy. That's 100 CCs, that's just free. And then here we go, 1k from being in the top 25%. I make it to the top 5%. Wow, that's impressive. I just went slightly above. I pretty much edged it.